What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Super Rangers podcast, the best Power Rangers slash Super Sentai podcast on the planet. I'm your host, Jason Grayson, here with the Big Bang Network, and we are back with a brand spanking new episode of the Super Rangers podcast. And today I'm going to be reviewing Ninja Steel episode 2. I'm going to be talking about the possibility of Mick becoming a Ranger, or maybe even an Orange Ranger, which would go back to whenever he played as Boom, who sort of was an Orange Ranger. And then I'm going to be talking about some new Kyuranger news leading up to the release of Kyuranger February 12th, 2017. So I guess I'll just jump right into my review of Ninja Steel episode 2. Again, I thought it was a really good episode. Ninja Steel is off to a pretty good start. However, I'm not going to say, oh yeah, it's the best thing ever, kind of thing like I did with Dino Charge, because Dino Supercharge happened, and as you all know, I'm not a big fan of Dino Supercharge. I'm just going to leave it at that, because I'm not going to go on a huge rant about Dino Supercharge, because it's over, it's done, I need to move on. So, yeah, moving on from Dino Supercharge. So, today I'm going to be talking about Ninja Steel episode 2. So, basically, the episode starts off, and it's in Calvin's car, and Haley is there as well. And right off the bat, they state that they are boyfriend and girlfriend, which I really enjoy. I really like that, because we're finally getting something different between the thing to where they tease, oh yeah, they like each other for 2 years, and at the end of the show, they're together now, yay! Like they're finally doing something different with that. I mean, I'm sure they're probably gonna do that with like maybe Sarah and Preston, because they kind of have that. I kind of feel like them two might get together, but I like how it's just right off the bat they're together, which I kind of feel like they should have done maybe with Tyler and Shelby, or at least maybe have them get together at the end of Dino Charge, and then they're together in Dino Supercharge. But beggars can't be choosers. So yeah, I like that. I like it right off the bat. It's definitely something different. Something I don't know. Have they ever done that where they're right off the bat together? I don't know if that's been done before. So it's definitely something different, and I like that. And I really like Calvin's character. He seems to be like that second in command type character, and I like Haley too. She's a female ranger. I mean, we haven't seen much of her yet, so I'm hoping they do give her character development as well along with the other Rangers. But basically, I literally almost said boom. Mick crashes down from this rock shapeshifter thing right in front of Calvin and Haley, and they freak out, and then Mick tries and calms them down, I guess, but they get attacked by monsters. They bring them to the school, to the parking garage, I guess, in the school, and so basically they walk in, and then the principal mistakes him for the new shop teacher. So Mick is now going to be the Rangers teacher. So that's an interesting twist. I definitely did not see that coming, and so we see more of I can't remember their names again. I will. I'm gonna look that up. The Bulk and Skull type characters, we see more of them. Basically, they are in the shop class, and basically, I guess they were trying to show off to Mick that they made a paint job of their car, and they I need to stop saying holy crap. I think I just said like 10 times in the same sentence. But Victor and Monty, that I was saying a lot because I was trying to look that up. I just said it again. Wow, I need to stop. So they spray paint all over themselves on accident, like Bulk and Skull would. They are literally Bulk and Skull, and so they do that, and then it cuts to Brody, Sarah, and Preston at all right. I'm gonna say it's no big deal, but So it's back at the farmhouse or whatever. And fun fact on Twitter, Michael Tabor, who played as Riley, the Dino Charge Green Ranger, he pointed out that that's actually the Riley's house or home house, or what am I doing? I cannot talk today apparently at all. Sorry. This is going to be the worst talking podcast ever. But yeah. So they're at the house and Aiden isn't there. But Aiden, I guess, leaves hints that the ninja steel is in the trophy. So Brody contacts Mick and says, hey, the ninja steel is at the trophy at the school. And Mick says, hey, I'm at the school. So Calvi? Okay. I just combined Calvin and Haley's, I guess that's their ship name now, Calvi. But good God. So Calvin and Haley go along with Mick and get the trophy. All right, they find the ninja steel. They get attacked by a monster. Uh-oh, what do? Mick's about to get killed. So all of a sudden the Ninja Nexus Prism comes down and Calvi, I did it on purpose that time, I promise. They grab the ninja stars from the Ninja Nexus Prism, and they become Power Rangers whenever Brody and Preston and Sarah show up. So surprise, Calvin and Haley are Rangers. Who would have thought? But yeah, we got 2 new Rangers this episode, believe it or not. I think we all expected that to happen. But yeah, they morph up, all 5 of them. They defeat the monster, and then the monster becomes big. What do? Well, they summon their Megazords. Then the next Ninja Nexus Prism comes back again, and so basically they throw the Ninja Steel into the Ninja Nexus Prism, and that gives them their Zords. And so here's the thing about the Zords. The Zords are the most weird freaking Zords Power Rangers has ever come up with. Like, it's bad. And that not bad in Ninja Steel's fault. It's bad in it's the Ninja's fault, pretty much. So basically they have to they handled it in a very creative and a very neat way. Basically, their Zords basically go with their personalities. So Brody's Zord is pretty much just like Redbot, who is his best friend or his companion. Then Preston's Zord is a dragon, kind of like in the first episode whenever he did his magic trick, whenever he turned into a dragon. Then Sarah's Zord is a train or a zip Zord, or it goes fast pretty much, kind of like her hoverboard. Then Haley's Zord is a dog. I forgot to mention this before, but she has a dog named Cody, and the Zord is actually called the Kodiak Zord, so that's pretty creative. And with Calvin's Zord, the dump truck is basically like the Nitro's something Zord, and basically it's the dump truck, and it's sort of like Calvin's truck or his car. So that's basically how the Zords work. And so I thought that was pretty creative and a nice way of handling the weird Zords that Ninja has. So basically they defeat the monster at the end. Then back at the school, they make the paint shop into their room because into their base because Mick and Victor, not Mick and Victor, Monty and Victor kind of ruined that. So basically the school, I guess, doesn't have money to get it fixed. So they're going to make that into their base. And since Mick is the teacher, they don't really question it, or the students won't really question it. So they actually explained why they're making that their base of operations, which is interesting. I like how they handled that. So yeah, oh wait, I forgot to mention. Then the Ninja Nexus Prism is back at their base, I guess, and basically it's empty. Like the gold Ninja Star isn't there. There's supposed to be 6. They only have 5, so the gold star isn't there. And at the end of the episode, it's revealed that Madame Odious has the Ninja Power Star. So I'm thinking, what? How did that happen? I thought the Ninja Nexus Prism chose its user. So here's my little theory. The Gold Ranger is on the ship, right? Or maybe I personally think Aiden is going to be the Gold Ranger, right? Aiden Romero, Brody's brother. So I think the Ninja Nexus Prism came to Brody, right? I mean, not Brody, to Aiden. And so the Galvanax and his crew have been following the Ninja Nexus Prism. So I think before Aiden could morph into the Gold Ranger to defend himself, Galvanax and his crew snatched him up, and that's how Madame Odious, or maybe Madame Odious was there. She snatched him up, and then she got a hold of the Gold Ninja Power Star. Or it could just be somebody completely different, somebody who doesn't know how to be a Power Ranger at all, and that's how that would kind of explain why he got kidnapped, because Aiden's supposed to be like a powerful ninja. So yeah, that's kind of my explanation for it. I don't know. We'll see. I think Aiden could be the Gold Ranger, but I also think it could be somebody completely unexperienced. That would make more sense on how he got kidnapped, because I think the Gold Ranger has to be kidnapped because they had Madame Odious has a hold of the Gold Ninja Power Star. So I don't know. I think it'd be funny if it was like either like Monty or Victor, but that they would have to be kidnapped. So I don't know. I don't know who it could be. Right? It could be anybody right now. But we're going to be moving on to, or I am going to be moving on to the next topic here, which would be Mick becoming a ranger. Now, if Zyuohger were to be adapted as the next season, I think it could definitely work. Because they could have Brody as the Red Ranger, obviously. Then they would have Preston as the Green Ranger, because Sarah would have to become the Blue Ranger because there's no Pink Ranger, and the Blue Ranger's female. Then Calvin would stay as Yellow, Haley would stay as White, and whoever's the Gold Ranger would be the Bronze Ranger or Jewel Wild, whatever they want to call it in America. And then that leaves us with the Orange Ranger. That would be a 7th Ranger. Now, I think what would be cool is if they did like a cool callback to whenever Kelson Henderson played as Boom in Power Rangers SPD, and he was sort of the Orange Ranger in his little dream, and then he tried to convince his parents that he was actually the Orange Ranger and leader of the team. So I think it would be a cool callback if they actually did make him an Orange Ranger and made him the Orange Ranger for the second season of Ninja Steel, or whatever they want to call it, or for the I guess I'll call it the Orange Rangers for season 25. So I think it'd be cool if they did make Mick the Orange Ranger in season 25. I just think it'd be funny to have Mick / Kelson Henderson play as her Ranger. And it would be a nice throwback to the Power Ranger SVD days, way back when. It's hard to believe it's been almost like 12 years since Power Rangers SVD, and by that time it'll be 13 years. And so yeah, I think it'd be I just think it'd be a cool thing to do. I hope they do it. And that is only if they adapt Zyuohger. That's not even confirmed either. So this is only if they do adapt Zyuohger. So if they do adapt Zyuohger, I think it would be a perfect opportunity to bring in the first official Orange Ranger and make it Kelson Henderson, who was the first fake Orange Ranger. So I think that would just be the coolest thing ever if they were to do that. Now, for our last topic of the day, I'm going to be talking about Uchuu Sentai Kyuranger, just some things that have been revealed. So they did their first trailer. I mean, there wasn't really much to be seen. It kind of just showed the suits and the actors pretty much. And once I can get this pulled up, I will list off the actors. No, what? Why is this on Mega Ranger? No, I clicked. What the? Okay, for some reason, whenever I clicked Q Ranger, it thought I meant Mega Ranger, which, okay. So basically, Shishi Red, which is Lucky, he will be played by Takumi Kizu. By the way, I'm probably going to mispronounce these names, so don't hold this against me. Sasori Orange, who will be Stinger, is played by Yosuke Kishi. Okami Blue, who is Garu, will be played by Kazuya Nakai. Tinman Gold, who is Balance, will be played by Yuki Ono. Oshi Black, who is Champ, will be played by Akio Otsuka. Hibitsukai Silver, who is Nagai Ray, will be played by Taki Yamasaki. Chameleon Green, who is Hami, will be played by Sakurako Okubo. Washashi Pink, who is Raptor 283, will be played by MAO. And Kajiki Yellow, who is Spada, will be played by Tetsuji Sakikibara. So, basically, that's the team. I do think there should be more females on the team. I think, like, we got, how many is there? Like, there's 9 Rangers, so that makes 7 males and only 2 females, technically. But the Pink Ranger is even a robot. It's a robot, so technically that's not, I mean, it's a feminine robot, but it's still technically not a female because it's a robot, but it is a feminine robot, so it's supposed to be depicted as a female. But technically the only real female is Hami, who is Chameleon Green, which will be our first main team Green Ranger, Green Female Ranger, which of course we had Chameleon or Camille from Power Rangers Jungle Fury and Geki Ranger, and then in the Ninja we had, what was her name, Luna, and she was Mono Ninja or Mito Ninja. So yeah, she was only in for like 1 movie though. So this is the first main female Green Ranger, and I don't know. Like, I feel like the Yellow Ranger could have easily been female, maybe even the Silver Ranger. I don't know. I think there's way too many males, and I think there needs to be more females on the team. And hopefully, if they add extra Rangers, which there's 9 Rangers, this very well could just be it. But if they do add extra Rangers, I really hope they're female, because right now it feels like this whole thing is being male washed, I guess. Is that what it would be called? I don't know. And so I think there should definitely be more females on the team. So if they do add like a 10th, 11th, or maybe even 12th Ranger, I think it definitely should. There definitely needs to be more females. And there's also been a plot synopsis, I guess, revealed. So I guess I'll read that to you guys. Earth has been taken over by invaders. With the universe under their thrall, the tears of the people awaken the 9 ultimate saviors chosen by the Kyutama, and they are here for the galaxy's salvation. 9 different people with strong personas, the most powerful warriors, arrive here and now. So yeah, definitely really cool. I'm definitely looking forward to this season. It is looking weird, but also Zyuohger looked weird. So, and I actually really enjoy Zyuohger. So, yeah, I am really looking forward to this. I can't wait to see more Kyuranger. I can't wait for the show to come out, and I can't wait to see if we adapt this into America or what we would do. I mean, this season definitely could be skipped because it's so out there, like 9 Rangers right off the bat. I don't know if Saban would be willing to do something like that. Even Dino Charge surprised me that they did all 10 Rangers. Did they do them all well? Heck no. But they did all 10 of them. So, I don't know. I think it could easily be skipped, but if it isn't skipped, I definitely can't wait to see how Power Rangers does this and how it is received by American audiences. So thank you guys so much for watching the Super Rangers podcast number 29. I'm hoping to do something special for number 30. Don't quote me on this. It's not going to be the multiverse special. I still have to get things together for that. So that's still delayed. But yeah, hopefully I can get something together for number 30. I don't know. So, yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the Super Rangers podcast. I'm Jason Grayson signing out from the Big Bang Network, and I'll see you next week with more Super Rangers podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.